I'm Jordan Raynor, and this is the Word Before Work.
Today we're reading from Luke 23, 44 through 46. Here's what that text says. It was now about noon, and darkness came over the whole land until 3 in the afternoon, for the sun stopped shining, and the curtain of the temple was torn in two. Jesus called out with a loud voice, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." When he had said this, he breathed his last. Again, that was Luke 23, verses 44 through 46. Imagine you live in Jerusalem in the first century. Like so many of your neighbors, you work as a farmer. One day, you're out harvesting olives when all of a sudden, the clock strikes noon and the sky goes dark. You can't see your hand, much less the olive trees, and so you are forced to head inside and rest from your labor. Thousands of people must have experienced something similar the day that Jesus died. The darkness that accompanied Christ's finished work on the cross undoubtedly led many people to rest from the work of their hands that first Good Friday. But it also led to a rest for you and me today in the present. Not a rest from the work of our hands so much as a rest from the work of our souls, the work beneath our work that so often leads us to overwork and burn out. Maybe the work beneath your work is performance, using your work to elicit the intoxicating praise of your peers. Anybody who's accomplished any level of professional success can attest to the fact that the applause of others never satisfies. It only leaves you addicted to the need for more. The cross is the only thing that can free us from that addiction. Once we see that God's only Son died so that you and I could be called children of God, we can rest from the exhausting work of using our work to impress others. Maybe the work beneath your work isn't performance, though. Maybe for you, it's fear of not having enough. Here too, Jesus' work on the cross is the only thing that can free you. Once you grasp that God kept his promise to slay his Son, you can trust that he will keep his promise to provide for your most basic needs. See Matthew 6, 25 through 34. You and I are called to work hard with our hands, but not with our souls. We are called to busy ourselves with the work of the Lord while we experience what Tim Keller called the realm of the soul. How do you experience that realm of the soul? By dwelling on the cross. Buddha's last words were, "Strive unceasingly." Jesus' final words were, "It is finished." The work beneath your work is finished, believer. So strive, yes, with your hands for God's glory and the good of others, but refuse to strive with your soul today. Today's devotional only scratches the surface of how God's word connects to our work. If you want to go deeper, sign up for my free 20-day devotional called The Word Before Work Foundations at twbwfoundations.com. These email devotionals are designed to help you gain a rich understanding of the biblical narrative of work, how exactly your work matters for eternity, and what those truths mean for how we ought to work today. You can sign up right now, again, for free at twbwfoundations.com.